So at Emaar Hospitality, the last year has been extremely busy. Busy in terms of preparation. If I take us back to obviously the pandemic, we had all of our hotels were closed. We operated one hotel, which is the Address Downtown as our flagship hotel. So we really worked on getting our hotels back open along a very much a forward-thinking process. And when we talk about forward thinking, we're talking about making sure that people are very safe in our hotels and can operate effectively, working very closely with the government on all the sort of regulations and directions that are coming out. So, really reopening all of our hotels was a significant step. We partnered with BOCA. We got a Bureau Veritas certification and a Dubai Assured certification. And part of that achievement of doing that program so well was really to work very closely with the DTCM in terms of reopening up Dubai. So we were featured in many of those videos. So that was a key process moving out of obviously the initial lockdown and pandemic. During that time, we also were very fortunate to open 3 hotels. There's not many hotel companies that can tell you that. So we opened up the Address Beach down on the Jumeirah Beach residences area. We also opened up Rove Le Mer, which was a very key hotel for the Rove Group, the first beach resort for them. And then we also opened Vida Al Qawaim, which is our first Vida out of Dubai. So some great opening. We opened up the hotels, some great openings. And then as we moved out of sort of the initial lockdown period, we started to learn about the staycation market. And we started working with our Emaar ecosystem in terms of the facilities that we have, the attractions that we have, like the Burj Khalifa, the Dubai Fountain, all the kids' attractions in the Dubai Mall itself. And that's worked very well for us. We have, seen in Q1, our targets have exceeded expectations, both in occupancy and average rate. So a really, really good year that has come out of something that was very, very, very challenging at the initial onset. So at Emaar Hospitality, we are very proud, privileged and excited to be working with Expo 2020, with the official hospitality and catering partner as part of Expo 2020. And what you probably don't know is that we've actually are the only hospitality group that has a hotel with the inside Expo, which is the Rove Expo 2020. So we're very excited to be able to open that hotel. We also have our main hospitality tower, which is right in the heart of the Al Wasl Plaza. Hospitality tower obviously gives VIP services, events, and to be able to offer, our club lounge access directly within the heart of Expo. So for us, we're really excited to be partnering with Expo. I think it's really good in terms of, looking ahead at Q4 in terms of, visitor numbers returning to Dubai. We've seen Q1 and Q2 now looking very, very solid, above performance in our targets. So we're really just looking ahead to see how then Q4 can perform in terms of obviously the collaboration with Expo. But great times ahead. From a hospitality point of view, from a tourism point of view, Expo 2020 is really going to support enhanced visitor numbers into the UAE. I think we have worked very closely on our local tourism market over the last sort of 6 months. We've seen that in the staycation markets. We're now getting a little bit more comfortable and seeing international tourism return to Dubai, working very, very closely under the correct conditions. And I think that events like the Arabian travel market that we're here today allows us to sort of understand how we can do these mega events within the sort of the guidelines. Expo will be another opportunity for us, and it will just enable us to be able to show the international person returning to Dubai under what we call, a lot of people are pinning as revenge tourism. It will allow people to see actually what we've actually put in place here in the UAE and how much we're very focused on health and safety and looking after and welcoming people back to the city. For Emaar Hospitality, our brands are very much homegrown. They are part of the UAE. I think for us to be back at the Arabian travel market is extremely important, and I say that because it's an opportunity to reconnect with buyers. This is the travel and tourism event that's so important to us. It was great last year that we managed to connect online. It's amazing this year that we've got this hybrid opportunity, so you can either go online or you can come to the show itself. But I think it's just showcases an opportunity for us to be able to show that, look at it, this is an opportunity to try this large event, to understand how we can do it very, very safely. And to really tell everyone, because over the last 12 months, there's so much happened here in the UAE. There's lots of opportunities and stories for us to talk about and tell our buyers how the great things that we've been doing.